we're on clutch cutting for 2207. This is a fun one. This is going to be a Who's Your Daddy clutch, which is Xerxes or Apophis to Cordillia. Xerxes is a Pastel, Crypton, Desert Ghost, possible het hypo, which we hope to prove out maybe this coming season, but probably the following. Or Apophis, who is a Desert Ghost, Butter, Pastel, Enchi. And there is a far off chance that he could be het cryptic, just from where he comes from. So if he takes, this will be a chance to prove that one way or the other. But one way we get all double-het DG Clown with some codoms, and the other way we get Cryptons and Clowns, all het Desert Ghost, and we're just dealing with Pastel from both parents. 9 eggs, 1 slug. The 9 eggs are looking good. We have 6 very large eggs and 3 rather small eggs in this clutch. So it'll be interesting to see what comes of this. The 6 big eggs are ready to go. The 3 small eggs, I don't know. We're just gonna have to see. The shells seem kind of thick. So it'll be interesting. So let's get into it.
Okay, so just to be clear, if we see a clown, then we know.
If we see a clown, it guarantees Xerxes. If we see cryptics without clowns and only occasionally, then it means that Apophis, or Cryptons, it means that Apophis proves out het cryptic, which I'm not really expecting, but it's one of those, it was worth being aware of, because there's a lot of cryptic floating around in the collection where he came from. We are at 60 days. Today is October 10th. And these eggs are on the juicier side, but not too bad. I'm able to get a decent pinch on them. So.
In the family Morpheus, this egg belongs to thing 1.
So let's see. That looks like a butter right off the bat. So that would be Apophis. And pretty straightforward, I would guess. Just a straight butter. There might be Pastel. A little tough to tell. Can't see the head. But nice looking little baby.
No, we're not going to be getting clowns then.
Yeah, it's one of those clutches where I'm kind of excited either way. One way we get more codom genes. The other way we would have gotten a whole bunch of visual clown and Cryptons. Which yes, that would have been very exciting. But at the same time, the more Enchi we can get floating around, especially with DG and Clown, is also very exciting. Let's see, I think I'm seeing another butter maybe. Yeah. That one, I'd say good chance that's Enchi on top of it all.
That's yours.
Ah, cool. So that's nice. Enchi butter. I wouldn't mind getting not too much butter, just because our Confusion het clown clutch ended up producing a lot of lessers. We had I think 6 of those eggs were lessers, so we have a lot of lesser het clown at the moment. So I wouldn't mind a little less on the butter, but we'll get what we get.
Pretty much.
This is a juicy one. Alright, so we're on 7-3.
Which is also you.
Alright, get mine right out of the way then. Ooh. There's some pretty pastel for you. Maybe Enchi. Wow. Wow, that is a blushed head. I don't know if you can see. I should be looking in the screen too. I don't know if you can see the top of the head is very blushed. I wouldn't think that's super pastel though. But I would definitely believe pastel Enchi. But there's its eye right there. Very blushed head. Nice. Nice blacks. Het DG seems to amp up the blacks a bit. Plus it's it's still in the egg.
Put that down in the right place.
Yeah, 1, 2, 3. Put what down?
But that was number 3. And you just put it down in between the other 2 eggs.
No. 1, 2, 3. I had 2 over here. I moved it so they're in line again.
Okay.
Trust me, I can see the pastel from here.
Okay.
I'm excited about that one.
Yeah, that was pretty. Alright, so the next 2 eggs, number 4 and number 5, are thing 2s in the family.
Alright.
Morpheries.
This is a grubby one. This one had a lot of
Much like thing 2.
bedding on it, right?
It was often grubby.
Often grubby.
And playing outside.
Yes, and unlike many, I am a big fan of pastel, and that has increased now that Desert Ghost has become so popular, because I don't know that there are many genes that are better than pastel when it comes to DG.
Making those blacks pop.
Yeah, well, bringing in that yellow and the black. Huh, this one's interesting. Very busy pattern, pretty bright, but I wouldn't say it looks terribly pastel. Maybe that last one was a super pastel and this is a single pastel. Pretty.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised if that last one was super pastel, because, like, I'm standing, what, 1.5 feet, 2 feet away, and I could see it from
Right.
here.
Yep. Could be, we could be dealing with a lot of head influence since these are all guaranteed double het.
That's true. Here, why don't you get this out
Yeah,
of
that's
the
a pretty
way
dirty one.
before doing the next egg.
And number 5.
Also thing 2.
Right. And then we start getting into the small eggs. And we'll see what we got. If I remember, I'll try to do a pretty small cut on the first one. Whoa, hello. Hi, I see you with your pretty blue eye. So that's a butter pastel for sure, and good chance there's Enchi. Wow, look at that. I don't know if anybody, people can see that head pattern. That is cool. Wow, that's neat.
Cool.
Yeah. I have not seen anything that is screaming Crypton to me. Again, not that it was expected, but would have been exciting. Very exciting. All right, so this is...
Well, it's better than forgetting that was a possibility and then cutting eggs like other times this season. And being
Right.
Like,
What is going on?
Heck is that?
Yeah, no, so far everything is very straightforward. Should be pretty easy to ID.
Knock on wood.
Knock on wood. Yeah, I mean, maybe a little nicer looking than one would expect, but again, double-hets.
You doing this for me?
Yeah, doing a smaller cut. Oh my goodness, it's so little. Looks good though. I mean, it's filling up that egg boy. There's
Good.
not a lot of room. All right, I will give a little open up trim here.
So that was thing 1.
That looks really good. This is a thing 1. Yeah, so probably a pastel. Beautiful black on that. Neat pattern. It's going to be a tiny baby. these little eggs are like half the size of the big ones. The big ones were huge.
But you said the little ones were like, what, 80 grams?
I'm guessing, although now that I had that one in my hand, I bet you less than that. We could weigh it now, but it's dried out a bit. All right.
So that is also thing 1.
Number 7.
Number 8.
That was 6.
Oh, that was 6? I'm
Yes.
sorry. So that was still thing 2. So this is thing 1. 7 and 8 are thing 1.
Bear with us. I'm sure anybody watching can hear that we are both sick and have been. And
Whacked out on cold medicine.
yep. Okay, we got another butter. I would say just from the wackiness, probably Pastel, and couldn't call anything beyond that. Looks good though.
Looks good.
They all seem to be pretty upright at this point too.
So what does that mean?
Just that they're, getting into position for pipping and hatching. Typically.
Okay, so number 8.
Now we're number 8, and this is another teeny tiny one.
Also thing 1.
I'm actually tempted to. I'm going to, for kicks and giggles, let's grab a weight on one of these real quick. 67 grams right now. So yeah, and they may have been 80 grams initially. So it's pretty small, not crazy small, but these are some of the smallest eggs we've ever gotten. And Cordillia is a big girl. Alright, so I'm seeing another butter. And I don't know. I can't see a ton of the pattern, so I can say it's butter for sure. And a nose. Cute little snoot. My goodness. Alright, and then on to the big question mark of this clutch.
Okay, sadly my one and only.
Number 9. So this was not only a very small egg, it had notably weak veins early on, hence what was supposed to be a W written on this egg, which so this will be a very interesting one. Looks pretty good. Ooh, wow, that's cool.
Oh,
Look at that
hello.
pattern. So I would guess butter's super pastel on that. Rather than, it seems very grays. But we'll know more when it colors up and it's moving around. It looks great.
That's awesome.
That's a very cool one too.
Hope you thrive, little one.
Yeah, it's going to be interesting with these three tiny snakes. I figure if the eggs only weigh around 65 grams right now, those babies are going to be quite a bit less. All right, so pretty pleased. Got some neat stuff and
Pretty clear who the sire is.
very clear who the sire is. Yeah, nothing that looked out of whack. All right, thank you very much for watching.